everybody. It's the week before Thanksgiving. I want to wish everybody a very happy Thanksgiving, a wonderful time with family and friends. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to probably go out and visit my mom out in the desert. It's my husband's birthday on Thanksgiving Day, so it's going to be a really nice celebration for us. So today I wanted to run through with you a deck that I've had for probably 20 years. This deck was published, I believe, in 1996, this Tarot Nova. It's very commonly found in gift shops. You can also buy this deck on Amazon.com. It comes oftentimes in a set. Now, when I bought it, it was a set. It came with this deck, and also it came with a little book explaining the cards, a little like brief paragraph on each card. And it also came with a book on palmistry. And I know this same company, it is Running Press. You can find this deck on Amazon, and they also make a book on, oh gosh, my mind's a blank now. Tea leaf reading. So I'd love to get that tea leaf reading book. I'm interested in that as well. So this comes in a flip-top box. You can find this deck on Amazon. In addition to this little, I say little, it's really an average size deck, maybe a little smaller, more square than most of your tarot decks. I find it to be a very useful size. I like the cards this size. But they also have a deck that's very teeny, comes on a keychain, and it's about the size of a postage stamp, very small. These cards are done very simply, but by someone who has a good understanding of tarot. It's Julia Pashkis, I believe. I don't know if she's done any other decks, to tell you the truth. But comes in a flip-top box. The artwork is simple, but it's not childlike or cartoonish. It's very pleasant. So flip-top box. Here are the backs of the cards. They are reversible if that's important to you. Either way. I find this artwork to be very pleasing. Okay, now I've gone through these before filming here to rearrange the cards in order. First we have a little explanation card, Tarot Nova, a complete deck of 78 cards. Copyright 96 by Running Press. Illustrations by Julie Pashkis. Printed in China. And a copyright notice. Running Press Book Publishers in Philadelphia. So there's that. Oops, I've got them upside down. So this is just going to be a brief run through, a walk through. This is a good deck for beginners. It's Rider-Waite based. The only difference from Rider-Waite is that this deck has number 8 card is Justice and number 11 is Strength. But other than that, it very well corresponds with Rider-Waite-Smith. So if you've learned Rider-Waite, you will have no problem with this deck. And a nice feature of this deck is the corners, depending on the suit or whether the card is in the major arcana, they're color coded. So major arcana cards have purple in the corner. The swords cards, which are associated with air, have yellow in the corner. Wands, which are associated with fire, have red in the corners. Cups, which are associated with water, have blue corners. And the Pentacles, which are associated with earth, have green corners. So that's kind of nice. You can kind of really tell at a glance exactly what suit you're looking at. So let's just take a quick run through. Zero the Fool. I'll try and get in so you can see the detail. You can see it's simple, but it gets the point across. It's very similar to Rider-Waite. No dog, but we've got a cat. We've got the bundle. The hobo's bundle there. He's got a couple little birds. That sense of naivete. The Magician. What better animal to represent a magician than a rabbit? Of course, he's got a human face, so that's kind of creepy, but but not too bad. And these cards do have astrological symbols to correspond with each card, so if you're into the astrological symbols, they're included here as well. The High Priestess. We've got the pomegranates, the moon. So we do have some really basic symbology with these cards that makes it very easy to read and a pleasure to read. I absolutely love this Empress card. This is one of my all-time favorite Empress cards. We've got the symbol of Venus below. Her arms are branching out like a orchard tree and blossoms on the ends of the branches there of the vines. Really pretty. Love that Empress card. Next we have the Emperor. That very geometric look and feel to this. The shoe. I like how they incorporated the shoe with the Emperor. A sense of purpose and marching and order. Next we have the Heirophant. All we have is his hand with that symbol of blessing. We've got the lemniscate for infinity. The oak as a symbol of wisdom and age. Oak leaves an acorn. Very simple, but it gets the point across, the Heirophant. Next we have the Lovers. That really has a Garden of Eden feel to this card. I really love it. The symbol of Gemini above. Here's a very playful Chariot. Really cute. The Chariot. Okay, as I mentioned before, this card has number 8 as Justice rather than Strength, so that's the departure from Rider-Waite. Here she is with her scales, kind of like produce scales. Got apples and oranges. Like comparing apples and oranges. Hey, a new meaning for the Justice card. Number 9, the Hermit. Here's the Hermit coming out of his shell. No lamp. I would have liked for him to have a lamp, but I haven't found that perfect deck yet. But that's a very cute Hermit. Here is the Wheel of Fortune. Number 11 is Strength in this deck. Number 12, the Hanged Man. Number 13 is Death. And a lot of these cards have the moths, sort of the symbol of transformation, moving from the cocoon to the next life. So I like how they included the moths on this card. An hourglass there, giving you the passage of time feeling. Temperance, number 14. Very beautiful Temperance card, very typical. I like how the black backgrounds on these cards, really the images really pop and they're simple. So it's a very easy deck to read with. Here's the Devil. The Tower. And you've got to know your Roman numerals to use this deck because they use Roman numerals for all the cards. The Tower. The Lightning Bolt. Turning your world upside down. Here we have the Star. Very beautiful. The Moon with the Owl. the sun, and I love the rooster. Isn't that something? The rooster that crows when the sun comes up in the morning. Very clever. And then we have Judgment. Again, we've got that moth symbol. The awakening from one life to the next, judgment. Or from one state of being to another. And here we have the World. Okay, then we're going to move through each suit. I like to kind of look at the suits corresponding to the seasons. For me, the swords represent spring and they represent air. So here we have the Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Oh my, which way to go, what to do? The wolf is right there waiting for you to make a mistake. Three of Swords. So instead of three swords piercing a heart, we have the swords cutting that rutabaga or carrot or whatever root vegetable that is, cutting it free from its greenery. Four of Swords, a rest or a retreat. Five of Swords. Six of Swords, sailing away to tranquility after that strife that you had with the five. Seven of Swords, we've got the rat there to kind of symbolize treachery is afoot. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords, you're bound by your thoughts or your inability to act. Nine of Swords, your thoughts, your nightmares are impacting your life in a bad way. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords, absolute ruin, time to move along to something else because you're done. Next we have the court cards for swords. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. I love that eagle for the Knight of Swords. Wonderful. And the Queen also has a creature of the air. Bird. I love how her bird's got a crown as well. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. He's got that sly fox there. Okay, then we'll move down to the suit of wands, which is associated with the south or with summertime. Here is the Ace of Wands. And of course, wands are associated with action and that spark of inspiration, energy. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. I love that portrayal here of triumph or victory, just a crown. Very clever the way these cards are done. Simple, but yet they get the point across. Seven of Wands. You're fending off those slings and arrows. Eight of Wands, motion. And what better way to represent motion than a wheel? The eight wands as the spokes of the wheel. We've also got a clock in the middle. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. And then we have 10 of Wands. Just really overburdened there. The court cards for Wands, we have the Page of Wands. The lantern is really cute. The Knight of Wands. Again, we see the little moths there. Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. Moving along to the Suit of Cups, which is associated with the West and with water. The Ace of Cups. And the cups are traditionally associated with love, emotions, the arts, feelings. Two of Cups, a partnership card. Three of Cups. The fruition of the two brings forth a third. Four of Cups, satiety. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Illusion. He's got the ballroom mask there, and he's sort of teetering on a tightrope, so maybe he's about to go for a tumble. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Fullness. I like that card. And 10 of Cups. Great emotional fulfillment. The court cards. Here is the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. Very cute. Mermaid with a cup on her head. And she's actually playing a musical instrument, which to me, music and singing is associated with cups. So I like that. Arts, all the arts. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. All right, let's move along to our final suit here, the Pentacles, which are associated with the North and with winter. Here we have the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Kind of an apprentice card, starting a journey. I really like this card. Four of Pentacles, the traditional Rider-Waite, kind of miserly feel. Little piggy, Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Sort of an indicator of financial or monetary ill times, bad times. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. You have plenty there to share with others. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The fruits of your labor. Eight of Pentacles. Accomplishment of the craftsman. Success in your job. That kind of a feel. Eight of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, achievement, enjoying the fruits of your labor. 10 of Pentacles, a foundation for the future, inheritance. 10 of Pentacles. And the court cards, we've got the Page of Pentacles, the student with his key of knowledge, I like to think of him. Knight of Pentacles. Isn't that cute? He's on a tortoise. Whereas in Rider-Waite decks, you normally see the knight on a horse that's not moving. But this knight is slow and steady with his tortoise there. Knight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. Kind of the Earth Mother. Similar to the Empress, really. And we have the King of Pentacles. Very nice. So, I love this deck. It's a lot of fun. It's simple, but it, the cards really get the point across. And if you can get a copy, I think you'll enjoy it too. The card stock, I would have to say, it's not great, but it does shuffle well. The size of the cards are fairly small. And I'm holding my camera with one hand, so I can't really shuffle and show you, but I can kind of see they would be nice if they were a little thinner and a little more laminated type card, but this is more of a cardboard card stock, if you know what I mean. So it's not flexible as I would like it, and it's not as thin as I might like it. But the cards are cute. They're very inexpensive. If you can get your hands on one of these decks, I wouldn't hesitate to go for it. It's a lot of fun. Okay. And once again, have a very happy Thanksgiving. If I don't speak with you again before the holidays, have a very great holiday season. And we will see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I don't overload you with too many videos, but I try to do one every few weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.